Kiana. Hello everyone. My name is Matthew, and this is my research topic, in which I'm have to go out and research a topic that I'm not as familiar with as other topics. And so my speech is Marvellous Volcanoes, so it's pretty much a list of some interesting volcano facts. I hope you find it interesting. So first things first, why I decided volcanoes. I think this came from when I went on a holiday in 2015 to Tanzania, and I climbed a volcano called Volcano, which is in Masai. It means the mountain of God. And when I reached the summit, I realised why they call it that. Because we set off at 11 p.m. and trekked through the night, mostly up the volcano. We got to the summit just before dawn, and that was because we wanted to see the magma and then the sunrise. And when the sunrise came up, it was absolutely magical. So that's what has given me a sort of fascination with volcanoes since, but I've never taken the time to look into them in any detail. So without going back to GCSE science, we all know what a volcano is, but just as a bit of an overview, it's a mountain that does have a crater, and within there is what's called magma. When it erupts, it comes out as lava, as earlier, and then when it settles on the ground, it forms igneous rock. One little fact, if you didn't know, that the word volcano actually comes from the Roman god of fire, who was called Vulcan. A few nods there, so some people didn't know that. I thought it was just a Star Trek character. The largest volcano in our solar system isn't actually here on Earth, it's on Mars, and it's called the Olympus Mons. But there are many active volcanoes here on Earth, some 1,900. Most of these are found underwater. In fact, 3/4 of them are specifically within a 40,000 kilometre horseshoe called the Ring of Fire, which is in the Pacific Ocean. But the largest active volcano on Earth that isn't underwater is called Mauna Loa, which is in Hawaii. It's 4,169 metres above sea level, but beneath sea level it's actually 5,000 metres down. So combined would make it taller than Everest. Since 1843 it's erupted 33 times. Now, I wonder if many of you would consider living near a volcano as a bright and wise thing to do. I would. The radius around a volcano that's classed as a danger zone is about 20 miles, and there's 350 million people that live within a volcano danger zone. That's somewhere around 1 in 20 to 1 in 23 people across the Earth that live within the danger zone of a volcano, which to me sounds like risky business, but apparently the soil is very rich and fertile, so it's great for farming. I just wouldn't like to see their insurance premium at the end of the year. But it's not just humans that live near volcanoes. Maleo birds use the warm soil around for burying their eggs until they're ready to hatch. The lesser flamingos at Lake Natron. Now, Lake Natron is actually based at the foot of Old Lengai, so I've been there as well. And I saw the flamingos there, really enjoyed the upwards of 40-degree temperatures in the lake. Now, it's also very alkaline from sodium carbonate, which means that humans and many other animals, the lake would be burning. But flamingos, they have very tough skin, scales, so they're all fine. It also means that they're safe from predators, because the predators can get in there. There's no other competition for food, so it's free access to all the algae they can eat. Which, incidentally, a little fact that isn't related to volcanoes, but the carotenoids in algae is actually what makes flamingos pink. Side fact for you. There are land iguanas in the Galapagos Islands. So Fernandina is home to the most active and pristine of volcanoes in the Galapagos Islands. And the female land iguanas that are based there, they'll also use the warmth of the volcano to bury their eggs. But contrary to maleo birds, land iguanas will actually scale the side of the volcano, go into the crater, and bury their eggs within the volcanic ash within there, which again seems risky, but it's the perfect temperature for incubation for them, for one. And for two, they've been seen to have a sense for when the volcano is going to erupt, and they've been seen scuttling off, and then a little while later the volcano will erupt. So they can tell, so they keep themselves safe. So how powerful are volcanoes? Sure, no one's any stranger to how powerful they can be, but just to give you an idea, in 1883 Krakatoa erupted and released 200 megatons of energy. That is the equivalent of 15,000 atomic bombs. Don't tell Vladimir Putin. It's the loudest sound ever recorded. Mount Pinatubo in 1991 in the Philippines ejected sulfur dioxide. So it didn't actually erupt, just ejected sulfur dioxide. It formed a haze of sulfuric acid, and what that meant was that not enough sunlight could get through, and the global temperature dropped by 0.5 degree. Probably use that nowadays with climate change happening and whatnot. But, unfortunately, we can't prompt these things. So anyway, that's all. That's all my volcano facts. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matthew. It was so interesting. You made me daydreaming and I completely forgot I was a Toastmaster.